Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery. So the true meaning of practicing yoga is to unite your body, mind, and soul. Your mind is the conductor of all your movements. Your body is the movement of the mind. And your body-mind is the experience of your soul. So the true essence of practicing is to recognize that you are everything. Everything holds a reflection of who you are. And the false perceptions of what you are not. So I'd like to guide you through a journey of self-discovery where you are able to remove the masks that you have placed in your life, giving yourself an identity that is not true to your nature. And on this journey, you have an opportunity to feel what is your truth, that aligns with your identity, that comes from within. So as you move through the practice, allow yourself to feel that which is available. If you're feeling stiffened by the experience, notice that it's your mind that creates these boundaries and limitations, and that you are here to explore more of yourself as much as you are able to discover more of yourself. So just taking a moment to sit down, either on a chair or on the floor, and allow yourself to feel connected to that which supports you, the earth, that always supplies you with everything that you need internally, the external experience, and the internal experience of self-realization. Knowing that you are not that which the world has created you to be, but connecting to that which is innately true to your own nature within. So as you find a quiet space, bring your full attention to that part of you which moves all the time. That is your natural breath. Feeling that you are always receiving through your inhalation and giving away through your exhalation. Feeling the fullness that you receive. And the release and surrender as you give. Feeling the pause in between your inhalation and exhalation. And this is ultimately where your peace is, the peace of mind. Your state of being that is completely suspended in a place of neutrality, where there's no expectations, there's no excitement, it's just there are no labels, and there's nothing to identify with, but just complete stillness. as the stillness offers you a space of contentment, knowing that you are always in the right place, at the right time, doing exactly that which is in alignment with your spirit, your soul's call. There is no expectation to have more or less, to be completely satisfied with what already is, always working in your favor. We'll join the hands in Anjali Mudra to complete the state of presence within. Feeling into deep reverence, where your purest intentions and prayers emerge from your heart. Your sacred heart is where all your motivations are. What motivates you to wake up in the morning? What motivates you to commence to do the work that you do? To be a parent, to be a partner, to be the presence on this planet. Honoring your body as a sacred space. And then celebrating the space with love and kindness. Gently opening your eyes, stretching your fingers out, stretching into the palms of your hands, and then inhaling, stretching your arms up, pressing the palms together. And as you exhale, taking an easy twist to the right, as you plant your right hand down at the base of your spine, gently pulling your chin over your right shoulder. Releasing all tension from your spine. As you inhale, sweep the arms back up, and then exhale, twist to the left, planting the left hand to the base of the spine, drawing your chin to your left shoulder. On your next inhale, extending your arms up, and as you exhale, reaching over to lean over to the right side, as you actively press down through the left sit bone. Just again, feeling into your sense of stability. And then inhale as you come back to center, and as you exhale, leaning over to the left, creating a space of balance for both hemispheres of the brain. That then ripple through the whole body. Actively feeling and feeding your breath with your conscious awareness. And then inhaling to come up. Good. Releasing your legs out and coming onto all fours. As we further release the spine, creating a foundation through the hands, the knees, the shins, and the tops of the feet. We'll ride the waves of breath as we pull the tailbone out, lengthen through the center of the chest as you draw your chin away. And as you exhale, pull your tailbone in, rounding through the scapulas, your shoulders, tucking your chin to your chest. Inhaling to expand, exhaling to your back. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel the fullness of your inhale And the releasing of the exhale. Completing 3 more cycles. And then neutralizing the spine into the midline. Releasing your hands, one hand space away from your shoulders. As you root your hands down, tuck your toes under and pull your tailbone up. Coming into an inverted triangle, also known as downward facing dog. Right. Just shuffling your body around to feel a sense of placement once again with the hands. Actively rooting down through the index finger knuckle, the thumb knuckle. And feeling a nice long stretch into the legs. As you gently paddle the legs out, left and right, just creating some ease and release in the calves, the backs of the knees, and the hamstrings. So bringing conscious awareness to your breath. So we don't have to think about what we are doing, we can really just feel into the experience of movement, effortless movement. Find stillness in the position where you can still access the moving of the breath. And then gently releasing your knees down, pressing this tailbone back towards your heels and resting your forehead down into child's pose. As you inhale, come forward onto your hands, and as you exhale, drop your chin and your chest down onto the floor. Releasing your belly down as you lengthen through your legs. Zip your legs up, root the hands down, roll the shoulders back, and lift your heart up into cobra pose. Releasing your chin back down as you tuck your toes under, press onto your knees, and pivot your hips back up into downward facing dog. Accessing your deepest breath in each moment. And then gently coming back down onto your knees, pulling the hips back towards the heels, and coming into surrender. This time, you're going to look up ahead, slide your fingers to the top edge of your mat, and then melt your heart down towards the earth, into Anahat. Warming up the back and the front of the heart center, so that you are able to accept and allow the process of life to flow through you. Drawing your chin forward, pressing your hands underneath your shoulders, pulling the elbows back towards the back of your ribcage, and lifting up into cobra pose. Releasing your chin back down as you tuck your toes under, press back up into downward facing dog. Releasing through your breath, and feeling the movements as you come into complete stillness. Feeling where your body reacts each time you come into a place of no movement. Releasing back down onto your knees, this time sitting back onto your heels. Interlacing your fingers behind your back and drawing the knuckles down towards your feet. Taking a deep breath in as you pull your chin up. Expanding through the chest, and as you exhale, hinge to fold into yoga mudra. Stretching a little bit deeper. Releasing your arms down as you release your arms forward back into extended pose of the child. Shifting weight forward onto your chin and chest into Ashtanga Pranam. And as you exhale, flatten, zip the legs up. As you inhale, roll up into Bhujanasana. And as you exhale, release down, tuck and press up into downward facing dog. Gently guide, walk your feet towards your hands as you meet the top edge of your mat. Gently bowing down to fold. Rolling into the spine as you inhale, come all the way up. Sweep your arms all the way up and bring your hands to the center of your heart. Releasing your hands down to your sides as you inhale, sweep the arms up, slide back in. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Step your right foot back, release your right knee and untuck your right toe. Needing support under your knee, you can always double fold your mat. As you inhale, stretch your arms up. And release your hands down as you press down through the fingertips, pull the hips back, stretching into the bridge of your left foot. Shifting weight back into your left knee. As you press your hands down, sweep your left foot to meet your right into all fours. Inhale as you expand through the heart center. As you exhale, connect your chin and chest, and then exhale, flatten, zip your legs up. Inhale, roll up into cobra pose. Exhale, release, tuck and press back to downward facing dog. Your right foot meets the middle of your hands in mid space. As you exhale, your left foot meets your right. Inhale into a halfway lift and lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the back of the neck. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Drop your hands to the sides of your hips. As you inhale, rise up, push your roots forward, slide back in. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Step your left foot back, release your left knee and tuck your left toe. Rooting down and stabilizing through the right foot as you inhale, stretch your arms up into Anjanasana. Releasing your hands to frame your right foot as you exhale, peel the hips back, stretching into the bridge of the right foot as you plug down through the big toe now. Bringing the bed closer to the thigh, stretching into the shin and the calf. Without straining, but rather just breathing. Shifting weight back into your right foot as you ground your hands, sweep your right leg to meet your left. Inhaling to expand through the heart center. And as you exhale, connect your chin and chest. Flatten on an exhale. Zip your legs up and inhale, rise into cobra pose. Release your chin, tuck your toes under, and press back up into downward facing dog. Left foot grounds between the hands as your right foot meets left. Inhale, lift away into halfway. And exhale, fold. Extend mountain. Release your hands. Anjali Mudra. Drop your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, backward. Coming up, and as you exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, releasing into a high lunge. Then coming up into crescent, activating through your thighs, being stable through the 4 points of your left foot. As you inhale, stretch your arms up. Releasing your hands to frame your left foot, and then straightening through the left leg, coming into modified pyramid pose. Releasing your hands, bending into your left knee and stepping back into plank. Feeling rooted and supported through both hands, pressing back through the heels and suspending your body. Releasing down to the knees, chin and chest down as you unhook the toes into a stronger canal. Flatten zip your legs out. Inhale, rise into cobra pose. Releasing your chin, tuck your toes under and press up. Back into downward facing dog. Stepping your right foot to the top edge of your mat. Left foot meets right. Inhale to rise into either Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale, extending, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Releasing your hands as you inhale, rise up. As you exhale, back bend. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Left foot steps back to the back edge of your mat as you shift weight into your right foot, feeling equal weight distribution. Activating through the inner thigh, the outer thigh, and the hips. Stabilizing into crescent as you inhale, extend your arms up. Once again, just bringing attention to your heart center. Releasing your hands to frame your right foot and then pulling the hips back, coming into modified pyramid pose. Hinging from the hips to press the belly to the thighs, aiming to get the heart and knees to connect. Releasing a bend into your right knee as you ground your hands, step your right foot back to meet your left into plank. Once again, feel the support of your hands and your toes as you drop your hips, activating into the core, the place of your center. Releasing your knees down, unhook your toes, chin and chest gravitates towards the floor. Releasing the length of your body down onto the mat as you inhale right away up into Uttanasana. And as you exhale, release, tuck your toes under and press up, back into downward facing dog, your inversion. Left foot, guide step between your hands. Right foot meets left. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, the back of your neck. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Inhale, rise. And as you exhale, release. Release your hands. Root down through your feet as you inhale, extend your arms up, push your hips forward, exhale backward. Inhale to rise. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Right foot steps back. Right heel comes down. Right. And then gently coming up into warrior one, as you take a subtle bend into your left knee. Releasing your arms, opening up to warrior two. Stabilizing into your warrior poses. When we access the energy of our legs, we are able to face life's challenges with courage and strength. Straightening out through the left leg as you engage from the feet, lifting the inner arches of the feet, activating the thighs to support your knees. Reaching out of your left hip, reaching as far as you can, and then wiggle your left hand down, coming into Trikonasana. Gazing up to the palm of your right hand. Once again, just actively connecting to your conscious breath, creating an even flow in the link of exchange between your inhalation and your exhalation. Your right hand releases down towards your left. You peel your right heel off the mat and step back to plank. Staying for a moment. All right. Coming down into a half push-up. As you suspend your body, activate your elbows, your wrists, rolling over your toes, coming into upward facing dog. Your thighs hovering off the floor. The hands are rooted down. heart's expanded. And your breath becomes the drive force behind every single movement. Releasing as you come back into downward facing dog. Your right foot steps to the top of your mat as your left foot follows. Inhale to lengthen through a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Extend your mountain and release your hands to your heart. Release your hands next to your hips. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, back bend. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, hinge to fold. Step your left foot back, pivot down onto your left heel, so you've got your left foot's at 45 degrees. Reaching down through the right foot, coming up and extending the arms up into Virabhadrasana 1. Opening up the arms as you transition into Warrior 2. Accessing the inner thighs on the right so that your right knee is stacked and stabilized above your right ankle. Gazing the horizons of your right fingertips. Right, straightening out through the right knee. The right thigh activates, and then you reach out of the right hip as far as you can to bring more your right hand down to the inside of your right ankle, coming into Trikonasana. Gazing up into the palm of the left hand. And once again, just riding the waves of your breath, consciously, concisely. Bringing coherence to your body and mind. Releasing your left hand to meet your right hand, and then coming into the lunge. To root down, step your right foot to meet your left foot, landing into plank. From here, coming down through a half push-up, sustaining your body, rolling over your toes, and reaching down through the hands firmly to lift up into upward facing dog. Your body suspends once again as you follow the path of your breath. And tucking your chin in, rolling over your toes, and pushing back to downward facing dog. Left foot steps to the top edge of your mat as your right foot meets your left. Inhaling to lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhale to extend your arms all the way up. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Releasing your hands next to your hips. And stepping your right foot out for Kasarita Padonasana, a wide-legged forward fold. So bring your hands onto the hips, activating through the feet, so that activation can take place through the extended legs. We're going to hinge out from the hips, coming down halfway, tuck your chin in. Then drop your crown down. Grabbing hold of your big toe with your index finger, middle finger, and thumb. And pressing the thumbs to the inner corner nails of your big toe. Shifting weight into your toes, rolling weight out of the hips so that you can lengthen out through the sacral-lumbar region of your spine and your lower back. Getting the elbows out as you exhale, fold. Slowly pulling the head away from the floor as you release your hands onto your hips, slowly coming up, back into standing. Turning your right toes out, bending into your right knee. Extending your arms out laterally. As you breathe more, your right hand, plugging your right hand to the inside of your right foot, and then stretching your left arm over, coming into a plank stretch. Keep revolving the left shoulder back so you can expand awareness through the chest. And then slowly coming back up, straightening your right leg, turning your left toes out, bending into your left knee. Releasing your left hand to the inside of your left foot as you extend your right arm over, creating space, the lateral parts of your body, and expanding awareness through all parts of your body, feeling stable through both feet equally and evenly. And then slowly, gently come out, straightening out your left leg, turning your toes in, and your heels in, scissor walking your feet, stretching your arms up, and then sitting down into Malasana, traditional squat. So rolling into the outer reaches of the feet, pull the tailbone down, tuck the chin in, gazing at the tip of the nose. And just bringing your formula of awareness back to your breath. Moving prana through the cells and the fibers of your body, rejuvenating your organs, and enhancing your state of well-being by just being present. We don't have to do much to live a happy, fulfilled life. And releasing your hands to the back of your mat as you stretch your legs out to the corners of your mat. Right, pressing your fingers to the back of the hips, lifting your hips up, and then shifting weight forward. So rolling into the inner thighs. It's an internal rotation of the hips. Right, bringing your fingers down and walking your fingers forward. As you stretch along the spine, just gently bowing down. Notice how your breath changes as your position changes. And then slowly come up. Releasing back to a lateral stretch, pressing your left hand onto your right thigh and stretching your right arm over to reach to your left toe. And then slowly come up as you plug your right hand onto your left thigh, reaching your left hand over to your right toe. Slowly coming up, reaching over to the left as you plug your left hand onto your right thigh, each time creating a bit more depth. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you reach over. And then slowly coming up. Rolling back onto the sit bones as you bring the soles of the feet together, coming into Bandha Konasana, the butterfly perch. You can interlace your fingers around your toes, lengthen out through the sternum, tuck the chin in, lengthen out the back of the neck, and then exhale, hinge, fold forward. Once again, just notice and observe the breath, the rhythm of your breath as you change your position each time. refining your sense of awareness of self with a capital S. And the next inhalation, rise back up. Stretching your right leg out and then bending your left knee. Right, picking your hips up, coming into pigeon pose. So you don't necessarily have to have your shin parallel to the ridge of the mat, but what you're looking for is to get your hips square. So picking your hips up, drawing your right knee to line up with the right wrist, and decreasing your right ankle. Expanding through the chest as you gravitate the hips down towards the mat. And taking an easy twist over to the right, so pressing your left hand above your right knee, so bending your left knee to receive your left foot into your right hand, and gazing over your right shoulder through a few deep breaths. Gently releasing the left foot as you walk your hands back to the front edge of your mat and gently bow your forehead down. Inhale as you ride the leg coming back up. And then sitting back onto your right sit bone, changing the position of your legs, shifting over to the left side of your mat. Extending leg through your right leg, but tucking your right toe under and creating a nice square seat. Releasing your left knee in line with your left wrist and decreasing your left ankle. And then by then you can release your right toe. Sitting into the pelvic region, the space of foundation. Pressing fingertips down as you expand through the heart center, feeling the chin up and getting a nice stretch into your throat. Tucking your chin in as you walk your right hand above your left knee, bending into your right knee to receive your right hand into your left, your right foot into your left hand, and taking an easy twist to gaze over your left shoulder. Stretching deeply into the thigh and the psoas in the right. Gently releasing your right foot as you press your fingertips above your left shin and then gently folding forward, releasing your forehead down. As you inhale, come all the way back up into the seated position. Stretching back into the heart center. And then sitting back onto the left sit bone, sliding the right leg in. All right. Crossing at the ankles. And then sitting into an easy pose or onto a cushion where you can feel your spine lengthen and create support. Connecting the fingertips together in Hakini Mudra, and then resting your hands onto your lap. Connecting all the pathways, stimulating the central nervous system, and bringing your mind into 0 point, which means you are focusing on that which has no form, which has no identity. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through pursed lips. Pull and expand the lower belly. And as you exhale, release through the nostrils. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through pursed lips. Inhale through pursed lips. And exhale, release through the nose. And we'll continue with a few of these deep breaths. In through the nose. Expand into your lower belly, stretch into the skin of your belly, and as you exhale through the mouth. Inhale through your mouth. And exhale through your nose. Completing 3 more cycles. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. And once you've completed your last round, just feel a sense of belonging. In this present moment, it's the only moment that exists. As life is constantly changing, you need to learn to adapt to the constant change. The lesson of impermanence. You are constantly evolving and growing. Feel yourself to be in acceptance of that which is interchangeable. And those things that don't change are not meant to change. We can let go of control. And just be at peace with our own creation. When we accept the best version of ourselves, we can be impeccable with our word, be direct with our intentions, and enjoy the life that we are living, loving the life that we live, and living the life that we love. seeing beauty within ourselves so that we can enjoy the beauty on the outside of ourselves. Listening to that which is our sustenance and discarding that which does not feed us. Remembering that you change your environment by accepting yourself and making small changes within yourself. Focusing on the inspiration that comes from your innate, your truest being, your heart center. Joining your hands together. As I greet you with a namaste, the divine within me recognizes, acknowledges, and accepts the divine within you. And therefore we are inseparable, which makes us one consciousness. I thank you for sharing your time, for creating time and space. I thank you for being you. Namaste.